That was a good intro too.
And we live.
We live.
What up? What up?
It's the world's famous, most unprofessional professional podcast.
Y'all already know how we do. Your three favorite amigos, Jay Junes.
Just Joe JG.
And your boy Flex Max from the Inglewood Waste podcast. You like that? Y'all like that?
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Yeah,
That's
man.
some good stuff.
That's some ad-libs. You know, we got to add some ad-libs here and there, you know.
We got a great show for you guys today. A great one. We guarantee you guys are going to fall in love with this one. Let them know what we got for them today.
Yeah, we got some NBA talk, you know, the championship, some off-season Laker moves coming up, some Olympic basketball, some Wizards NFTs, and some Space Jams cards. What you know about that? We got some MLB talk. We got some UFC, some Nipsey Hussle, and some conspiracies. Because you know how we do it, man. We like to gumble it up, talk a little bit about everything. You know what I mean?
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But we also got to keep it short because we got some neighbors that like to complain and shit. So we can't be too loud.
You feel me? They was complaining the last time, and you know we just gonna let it slide this time.
So what we gonna let them know? Let them know about the Bucks, man. Championships. They just won one.
Shout out the Milwaukee Bucks, NBA champions of the 2021 season. Shout out Giannis Antetokounmpo with the 50 burger.
The Greek Freak.
The Greek Freak put on a 50 burger, and look at that. They got their first championship since 1972.
Wow.
Chris Middleton, man, he's becoming one of my favorite players. If he's not my favorite right now, I like what he do on defense and offense, bro. He's a bucket getter. But oh man, just a great finals. Great finals.
Yeah, it was good, man. The last three games were kind of intense. The fourth one was a blowout by the Greek Freak, the Milwaukee Bucks, Cash Middleton, Drew Holiday, former UCLA Bruin. You know how we do it out here on the West Coast. But the Greek Freak, man, it seemed like he was hungry, man. He's been battling a lot of elite players in the East for many years. Yep. And now he took out some fell off through injuries, but injuries play a role throughout the whole playoffs.
Yep.
Since the first series, if it wasn't for the Lakers being injured, I think we could have matched up with the Great Freak, and we would have took the Great Freak out.
Oh, Anthony Davis versus the... Oh, yeah. Anthony Davis is putting it on the Great Freak.
Hey, the NBA basketball gods, I guess, wanted to bless the Greek Freak a little bit.
I never even thought about that. Anthony Davis versus Giannis. That's such a good
Imagine that matchup.
That's such a good matchup, bro.
And then we beat them, like, in the regular season.
Woo. I think they played a little...
But the Lakers, they were hurt the whole season.
Yeah, man. Honestly, Anthony Davis is always hurt.
Yeah.
At some point in the season, he's gonna miss about, I say 15 to 25 games.
He needs to do some lateral movements or something.
How many games are in a season?
82, but this year I think it was 72, like last year.
They cut it short because the Rona. Yeah, man. But that's pretty dope, man. So Milwaukee Bucks. Let's see if they can run it back.
Doubtful.
You think they're gonna stay together? I think they should stay. They'll stay together.
Yeah.
Running back, meet up with LeBron. See who the Lakers gonna pick up. There's a lot of names out there. I hear that dudes from the Raptors want to reunite. Lowry and
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry and
Kyle Lowry
and that dude that won the Spurs. What's his name? DeRozan.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan. Yeah,
supposedly
I heard that one too.
They're trying to team up. They'll take a pay cut.
Come to the Lakers.
Come to the Lakers.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
Is that right?
But knowing the Spurs, I don't know if they got any hold on DeRozan. Knowing the Spurs, they're not gonna let him go because Popovich, he's a Laker hater.
Pop, yeah, he don't do nothing for the Lakers.
I hear we got Buddy Hield, maybe a one-on-one trade for Kyle the Man Kuzma.
Kyle the Man Kuzma. See you later, Kuzma.
Yeah, actually, I just bought his NFT.
Kuzma?
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Sell it. No.
I got a Kuzma.
I'm trying to build my roster, man.
Traded for Bobby, for what's his name, Hield.
Bobby Hill.
Bobby Hill.
Not even Bobby, right? Yeah, man. But, yeah, the Lakers, I don't know how many players are locked into contracts. I know they're still paying Luol Deng one more season, $90 million, I think. That's last season. We're gonna
Is
be
it
telling.
still?
Yeah, last
no.
season. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, man. That goes back to the
Mitch Kupchak.
Mitch
Man, what are
Kupchak
you
days.
doing?
one
Still?
more year. He's the only one. Lucky, he's the only one.
Man, that luau dang deal was
I think we should keep the Caruso, Alex Caruso, keep him.
Man, I say we get Dame Lillard.
Dame money.
Dame big game, big dollar, whatever you want to call him.
I don't know, man. I think he's locked in for maybe 2 seasons.
Yeah, but I heard he want to request a trade. That's the thing. But people say that, but then he says, "Nah, I don't want to trade." So you never know.
He woke up. He was like, "I woke up to supposedly I wanted to request a trade," because he's overseas. So the time out there is the time difference. He's in Tokyo.
Okay.
So
speaking of overseas, man, you guys see what's going on with the Olympic basketball, man. This is ridiculous.
See what they did, Kevin Durant? They did a fake happy birthday.
Yeah.
So who are
Green
the
set it up or something?
Who are the players right now for the Olympics? USA team. That's what we're talking about, right?
The team is not. I don't think that the team has the best players this year.
Yeah.
They're just not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For instance, they don't have a leader right now. If you really look at the team, they don't have a leader.
Who went? Not too many people go because a lot of people are hurt. I know Middleton went and Devin Booker went after the championship series.
Okay, let me get the roster for you.
Kevin Love was out there for a little bit, but then he came back. He was in condition.
Okay. Got a little. Somebody got a little.
I know McGee.
Fix your cables, guys. All right. I'm gonna give you guys the list right here. We had a little technical difficulties. By now y'all should be used to that with us.
They're gonna keep on coming.
Okay. Here's the roster: Bam Adebayo,
He weak.
Bradley Beal,
He aight.
Devin Booker,
He aight.
Kevin Durant,
He weak.
Jeremy Grant,
He weak.
Draymond Green,
He weak.
Drew Holiday,
He aight.
Keldon Johnson,
He weak.
Zach LaVine,
Who?
Damian Lillard,
Weak.
Kevin Love, JaVale McGee,
Nah, Lillard good.
Chris Middleton, and Jason Tatum.
Yeah. We send the B roster.
Man, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is like the C roster, man. This is the C roster. I'm keeping it real with you. There's a couple A players. There's a couple A roster players on here,
Lillard,
but Kevin Durant. Yeah.
So be honest,
I would say Chris Middleton's an A player now. Drew Holiday, they put
Booker.
themselves in there. Devin Booker's an A player. What were you saying?
I was going to say. So be honest. Do you feel like they're going to go far for here in the Olympics?
They just lost their first one since 90 something.
Last season?
In the Olympics they just lost their first one to France.
Okay.
Yeah, to France. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Evan Fournier balled them up with 28 points. Evan Fournier.
And they got
Come
Gobert.
on, this dude's not even. Yeah. No disrespect to Evan Fournier, but in the league he don't be doing that.
But like what they say a lot about these teams, besides like the USA team, a lot of these teams play together since they were young. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So they got that team chemistry. Like
That's a big thing.
Like Spain, the two Gasol brothers are playing.
Oh yeah, Spain used to have a roster that played together forever. Man. Argentina, New Zealand, those teams they just played together forever. They played together, so France too.
And out here, with their rivals, now they're mostly friends and shit. But really, like they play against each other, so they don't got the camaraderie, unless they're teammates. But like June said, I think they need a leader. They need someone to like refocus them or something, or like to talk shit to them. Like, yo, what the fuck?
I don't want to be the one to say it, but they don't have LeBron there.
Yeah, he's out here pushing his movie. You know?
Space Jam.
He declined, right? Is that what happened?
He's just older, yeah. There ain't no point for him to do it. Let the guys who...
It's all good because...
he got to recover.
Yeah, let him rest for the season,
The season matters more. Like, to be honest, the Olympics...
Well, how many injuries did he get in this past season?
The main one that he aggravated again, and he just was never the same from it, was his ankle injury. He had an ankle injury.
Yeah. That's the one I've been hearing about mostly.
And it just dragged on. At the end of the season, he just didn't have the explosiveness.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he couldn't. He was still good enough to carry a team with another good player, but his other good player was out too.
He was out too.
So he couldn't carry a team without another A-level player. He needed at least another B+ player. And honestly, we only gave him C.
We had no legit center. Schroeder, he can't come and play.
He went 0 for some one game. It was crazy.
Asking for $100 million.
And he balls out sometimes. I don't know what happened.
I like Schroeder.
Yeah, I do too. But just some games he just shrunk. He disappeared. Then he went 0 for 9. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
You know, he just came off the bench. That way we could have picked up a solid point guard. But it's all good. Yeah, man. So back to Space Jam. LeBron out here in Hollywood. They even got the new NFT Space Jam cards, right?
Oh yeah, man. And you know what? Those crept up on me. Like I wasn't expecting those.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was just on Twitter, and I follow a lot of dudes that do NFTs, and that's how I saw it. I saw somebody post about it. I was like, oh shit, I better click this. So there's this website called nifties.com, NIFTYS.com, and it's like a marketplace for art NFTs. And so right now they're doing a huge promotion for Space Jam. About a week ago, they did you can get 2 of them for free if you shared on your Twitter to promote. And then you were able to buy an extra one for $2.99.
Yeah.
So that's what's kind of cool about Nifties is because you can use cash from your debit card to purchase NFTs, whereas like I don't know, somewhere like OpenSea it's another marketplace. You need to use like cryptocurrency. Yeah, I heard they're changing that soon, but for now, all you can do is use crypto on OpenSea.
You guys heard that? www.niftys.com.
Yeah, man. Get your NFTs right there. They sell a whole bunch of other different NFTs. The marketplace has not opened yet. That's going to happen. Actually, let me check my stuff right now.
Yeah, I got 3 cards. Then I got another one coming because they did if you share another post, you get another one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they just did another promotion.
So I got my fourth one coming.
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all be getting all these NFTs over here.
So the one that you were talking about, Alex, it's the Toon Squad group picture NFT.
Yeah, oh, dope.
Kind of. I don't know if you can see it, James. It kind of looks like that.
I got Lola, Daffy, and I think I got Bugs.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Daffy, Bugs, I believe.
Yeah, so you can no longer get the free NFT, the one where the one you're talking about. Right you can't do it right now because it ends on tonight, the 25th at midnight.
Oh, the group one.
Yeah, the group one.
Yeah.
The other ones,
fourth one.
You're too late on those already. But this new one, the 4th one, you can no longer claim it, but you still have an opportunity to own one by purchasing it in the secondary marketplace, and that's going to open on the 29th at Nifties. And you'll be able to buy and sell any Space Jam NFTs with the community there. You can complete your collection too for any ones that you didn't get. But the actual NFT that we claimed, we won't receive it until a day after the marketplace opens on the 30th.
30th. Yeah, 30th. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're into Space Jam,
that's a Friday.
Because I know I am, man. I got that nostalgic kick.
I used to have the VHS movie.
Yeah, I used to have that shit in Spanish.
I know like all the songs on the whole thing. I remember all the scenes. I love the beginning scene where he's in the front, just playing in the front of his house or the backyard. I'm not sure where it is.
Yeah,
but he's playing basketball and his pops comes out right quick. That to me, that just shows like the little kid he wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only problem is cancel culture might come after R. Kelly on the soundtrack.
Hey, that's why they didn't ask him to fucking try to come back. I'm sure
that's a whole nother podcast.
So hit the road, Jack.
But yeah, man, I'm I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to watch it, man.
I haven't seen it yet.
I got that HBO Max.
I'll probably watch it.
I'll probably try to watch that soon.
Hey, okay. Here's a little. In the NFTs, are they similar? Is there any NFT that work similar to stocks, or are they just all completely you own it?
It kind of works like stock because if you got a piece of art that is very like
rare,
it can be authentic, one of one, or made by like an artist that that moved into the NFT space. like
Van Gogh.
yeah, let's say Van Gogh. If Van Gogh was alive right
He's
now,
artist, right?
yeah, he is.
Let's just hypotheticals. We'll go
like Banksy. Let's say like Banksy, right? If he made an NFT, it's gonna go.
Is that
viral.
the Phase guy?
It's the guy who does like that. He's anonymous guy. He never shown, like, I may have showed his face a couple times.
He does graffiti.
But he does like graph art. He's real famous. His name is Banksy.
Like, I think he was, don't quote me, but I think overseas or something, right?
Yeah.
That's where he kind of blew up, overseas.
But yeah, if he made an NFT, like, you better believe it, and they put it out like on an auction like Sotheby's or something, like, it's going to make money. Now, if I make an NFT, nobody really knows who I am. So, I'll probably slang it for like $5, maybe.
It becomes, I think, more of a value if the artist releases like 100 only. So only 100 people in the whole world have them. So it's like one of those sports cars that Tesla, for example, only makes 10 of a certain model.
Yeah, the scarcity.
So only 10 people own them throughout the whole world. So imagine the value of one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The resale, somebody's gonna want it.
Yeah, so like with the Space Jam NFTs, what I noticed is they didn't release too many.
No,
because they'll say only like 50 available after just being out.
Yeah,
So hopefully
that's
these
crazy.
Space Jams one.
So we'll see what the prices are like. We can come back to this because the marketplace opens on the 30th, and we'll know their worth then.
Yeah, we'll see what happens because we'll have another podcast to kind of re-up on the subject.
And then to keep it in line with basketball, I want to talk a little bit about the Washington Wizards. They recently released a collection of NFTs, officially NBA licensed NFTs, and pretty much owning one of those, it gives you perks. So they have the collection is called. Let me see. Let me make sure. So the collection is called the Starting Five. And it kind of has like this constellation vibe, like in the stars, and everything is kind of like about the Wizards. The artist who did this, his name is Naturel, and he's a DC native.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. And I guess I had to look this up because I didn't know, but I guess the Washington Wizards represent the DMV. The DC, Maryland, Virginia, like districts.
That's that whole area.
I had to look it up. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But they look really cool, man. It's 5 NFTs. Each the starter one has a 1 of 1, and then they kind of make more like 50 out of 50.
That's pretty dope.
But one of them is like I think it's like starter number 3. Don't quote me on that. But
I'm quoting you.
All right. But you can. So you buy this NFT,
Air quotes.
and this NFT gives you 2 tickets, a jersey, and
a physical jersey.
jersey. You get 2
that's
tickets
pretty
for
dope.
it, and then you keep the art, and then it's yours. So then you can go like on OpenSea and sell it if you want to.
I think it's like a little experiment, and
Yeah.
and coming out of Washington Wizards, it makes sense because it's in Washington.
Yeah, they might be the second ones though, because the first
You said
people,
Golden State earlier,
Golden
right?
State Warriors were the first ones to do something like this. So they did like a whole ring.
That's
NFTs.
pretty dope.
Like, they look really cool.
Yeah.
But I just want to mention that little tidbit. Also, if you go to the website, which is
That's pretty dope though, because as teams start doing it, like the perks, you get the jersey and the 2 tickets. So that's how maybe they're trying to see what this crypto NFT world is about.
Yeah.
So they're trying to
well, they're
get
going to
into
be
the market.
They're going to
So
be
test it
integrated.
out.
They're going to be integrated for sure. Because what was the team that we were talking about last episode that they got the logo? I can't remember. I know we talked about it last time. But yeah, man, it's gonna be like hand in hand, man.
That's pretty dope.
And the website is www.nba.com/wizards/NFT.
Wait until these college athletes start doing NFTs.
Yeah.
These, you know what I mean? Like there's college athletes that when they're in college, they're already big stars, like NFL stars. You know what I mean? Like some names, like when Reggie Bush was in college, he was already like an NFL name. You know what I mean? Matt Leinart, Vince Young. Like there's certain people who are just automatic. You know, like what's his name? Baker Mayfield, Johnny Manziel. Like these kind of guys already have that name, and if they start doing stuff like this, monetize. Now that they are able to monetize, woo, man, they about to kill it with this.
Because they ain't getting paid to play, so they might as well try to, you know.
They can do stuff like you'll kick it with me for a day, or you'll go to practice with me. You know what I mean? Like, and you buy the art, you get the key for this to come in VIP. You know,
like imagine getting something like from the Lakers. You know, you get a one-of-one authentic NFT. You need me to get a meet and greet with LeBron or something like that.
Kick it with LeBron during warm-ups.
You know, or you get the suite or whatever, you know, something like that. It would be dope, man. Like, for real.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a suite. I'm trying to go to a Dodger game and get a suite. Y'all down? Because you got to do it with a whole bunch of people.
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, what kind of rates are we talking about? That's not a bad idea.
Because...
you know what?
We'll be safe.
I'm not gonna be inside of arena for a while. I'm not gonna be inside of any
I feel you.
Stadium, none of that for a while.
I got you.
Just take your temperature.
I'm staying away.
I feel you on that one, man. I haven't gone to a concert. I haven't gone to anything like that.
Yeah, man.
It's 2 years for me. I haven't done nothing in 2 years. It's crazy.
Yeah, but baseball, man. I was just hearing just a little baseball talk. Basketball's over, so we might be talking Dodgers soon.
Oh, yeah, we are going to be talking Dodgers.
So, just a little baseball. Unfortunately, he's on the Angels. But I just want to shout out this player, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
He's from Japan, 27 years old. And I hear he's the next Babe Ruth. Because he throws 100 miles per hour. He's not the best starter, I think. I didn't check his record, but I know he leads the MLB in home runs. Mm-hmm. Top 5 RBIs.
Wow.
And what was it in steals? Top 10 in steals? Because I heard he got wheels.
Yeah, he got wheelies.
I seen one time they put him in the outfield, left field. I don't know how he did. I'm sure they'd rather keep him in the mound, you know, keep him on the mound.
Mm-hmm. How does that work? So he doesn't bat every day then, huh? Or does he bat every day?
Not in the American League, unless he's the designated hitter.
Yeah. Well, how does that work? Because look, this is the way I see it. If he's only hitting when he's pitching, how does he lead the league when if he's not playing every game?
Maybe he is.
Or is he batting every game? And then I don't know. I'll look it up.
Maybe they put him on the lineup
for designated
hitter. Because pitchers don't hit in the American League.
They don't have to.
Yeah,
if they don't want to.
Yeah, I was reading an article about him after you mentioned him.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing some of the outfielders from the A's.
Yeah.
And Mark Canha, he was like that. There's nobody has a guy like Ohtani. Like as far as what he can do, his ability. There's really no one else like him right now.
Yeah, but the next Babe Ruth, you know, that's big words right there. Because he did both, right? He pitched and he batted, and no one has done it because pitchers aren't known for their bat skills. I don't know why they play baseball every day.
I know, that's weird. I think more of them would be good hitters.
I guess it's harder than it looks.
Like Kershaw's a decent hitter. Like he can get some hits, but he's not a hitter. Like I don't get it.
Unless throughout like high school and college, they only make them concentrate on pitching. That's my only thing. But
since they don't hit because they're not hitting every day because they're pitching and then they're icing their arm. You know,
see what it do, man. But yeah, man. So that's a little insight on this dude to see how he ends the season. You know, but so with some UFC, I heard we had some good fights.
We had UFC on ESPN plus our I'm not sure if it was on the regular ESPN, but main event, Corey Sandhagen versus TJ Dillashaw. TJ Dillashaw was coming back from a 2-year hiatus suspension. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make him sound like he was suspended for testing positive for using EPO, which is a performance-enhancing drug.
Oh, okay.
He was banned for 2 years from the sport.
Oh,
He
man.
just came back yesterday in his first fight. This guy was a champion. This guy was a bantamweight champion. So he was suspended for 2 years in his prime. He came back. I saw the fight against Corey Sandhagen. He looked slower. He looked older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. But is that 2 years away? Or is that you don't have the performance-enhancing drugs? What is it? You know, no one can say which one it was.
Yeah.
But he won the fight still. He still won the fight. A lot of people think he didn't win the fight. A lot of people think he did. It was a really close fight. There was actually a website. I forgot. They're a very big MMA website. They scored every round, and they said this is the closest fight they've ever had to, like, vote on, basically.
Like judge and stuff. Huh?
Yes, it was the hardest for them to judge. It was dead even. Like,
So there's no knockouts, no chokeholds.
no, there was a knockdown, but it wasn't like he got up quick. It was just like caught him. He was off balance, but he got him good.
I gotta get to some UFC.
I'm
I'm gonna start watching these. I'm gonna start watching these, so we could,
Bro, UFC is.
Yeah.
I tell people, MMA is an art, dude. Like when you see this, you don't understand it when you don't understand it because you're looking and you just like they're fighting. You don't really understand like the little intricacies and nuances of what this dude's doing.
There's a
This
strategy.
dude's moving his hand like this. You're like, why is he doing this? Why is he not hitting? But he's feinting. He's trying to get the reaction of the other guy. A lot of fighters are, counter punchers, so they want you to punch first. A lot of, there's so much that goes on. It's an art, bro. It's like poetry in motion. Sometimes, if you watch high level wrestlers, when they're in like practice, dude, these guys just roll and it's like a flow. They're flipping each other and they're grabbing and tossing, and this is all so instantly, and there's no kink, no slowing down, it's like an instant. It's literally, bro, it's like somehow they're like in tuned. You know what I mean? And they're just flowing.
It's like a reflex to them at this point.
It's crazy, bro. Like I look at it and I'm like, how do you do that?
Like a muscle memory.
How do you know
right?
that he's gonna go so you can do that? You know what I mean? And it's just crazy, bro. And like honestly, at some point, I'm going to start training. I used to do karate, so I got a little bit of striking skills, a little bit of boxing, but I want to get into Brazilian jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? That's the one
that's like grappling.
That's really what it is, and it's honestly the best form of self-defense in a street fight because you're not gonna hurt the person. You can subdue someone without hurting them. Mm-hmm. This person is gonna swing at you, or he could be really tough and way bigger and stronger than you. If you're well trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're gonna just take this dude down, and you're gonna be able to control him on the floor, not hurt him. He's not going to be able to hurt you, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You'll be able to just... control him, keep him down, subdue him until, you know what I mean?
Right.
He calms down or police come, whatever. But it's the safest, bro, because let's be real, man. Street fights are dangerous. You could kill somebody with a punch.
Yeah, bro.
End your life. You go to jail. You ended his life, so that's two.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I got a friend. He's probably been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a while. I'm not going to say his name just because I'm going to tell a crazy story.
That was like over a decade ago.
Yeah,
right?
you probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, my homie, this was been since high school. He's older than me. But since high school, he did jiu-jitsu. And he still, now he has a dojo. Him and another homie that grew up together.
Oh, okay.
But this fool, back in the days, he was in a crew. Not a gang, but like a tagging crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this fool went to TJ when parties were cracking in TJ. Mm-hmm. So I guess there was fools from a rival crew. And, back then the people would just get down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit was different in the 90s.
So this fool was by himself. And these fools didn't know he did jiu-jitsu. But now he has that little tattoo they put on. So because you have to let people know you do jiu-jitsu because
he's a weapon. Yeah.
You elite the weapon. So this fool was getting down. Bam, bam, getting down. And by three fools. 3 against 1. One by one, this was broke everybody's arm.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Easy.
Till he was the only one left standing. Like, easy. Because that was the only thing he could do. Imagine 3-on-1. So they teach you how to snap people's arms quick.
Oh yeah. Oh, easy.
Quick, especially someone who's not trained, and you catch him quick. So I'm sure he took some licks, but but this fool, he ended up breaking everybody's arms. Shit.
If you got a little chin, you just need a little chin because sometimes they are going to get some hits on you while you're trying to grapple with them. You know, you just got to survive that wave. You know what I mean?
Crazy, man.
And when 3-on-1, honestly though, I'm surprised that they didn't fuck him up because still 3-on-1 is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. 2-on-1 is a lot easier.
Well, it was him and his other friend there.
Well, I heard it was just him against.
Okay. Gotcha.
And
I heard it from a whole lot of different people.
I always thought 2-on-1 and lower is easy. 1-on-1 you can fuck someone else. 2-on-1 you sucker punch the first two and then it's a 1-on-1 fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 3-on-1 you sucker punch one, you got to sucker punch the other one right after.
One of his fools, he was probably quick.
You got to, or maybe you hope one of them's a bitch or he runs away. Like fuck that, he got dropped. And then you start like what? You look at the one who's a bitch. You look at both of them like which one is like the bigger bitch.
Who's next?
And then you go for the other dude. You know.
Like I don't know if y'all seen this famous. It was like some famous video that was circulating through the web of some fools about to get down in the basketball court or whatever.
Where?
It was some random dudes playing ball, but one dude he knew jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
They were getting down. Then when they went on the ground, this would try to break them. So then they broke the fight. I seen this shit's old ass video, but
yeah,
so
I know.
You never know. Like you never know.
He's a white boy, huh?
Yeah, you fuck with somebody, and you never know what his background is. Like
honestly, man.
He may not know how to fight. He might just be
like they say, looks can be deceiving, man. You look at somebody, and he's like, oh, he's a pushover, and then it's like, oh shit, he's beating my ass.
Bro, this is what people don't understand. Muscles, power, and all of that doesn't mean really nothing to a trained fighter. Exactly. To an untrained fighter, like person or civilian, oh yeah, that's gonna a big muscles. You're just gonna intimidate the dude maybe, and you are probably gonna be stronger. You'll probably be able to hit him too because he'll be a little afraid. Yeah. And even if he's not afraid, your power with his untrainedness, you're probably gonna land a few and it'll finish it. But with someone who has no fear of power because they understand you're so big, you're slow. They're gonna dodge everything that you throw at them. They're gonna take you down. Man, you skinny dudes. What? That's how UFC really started, bro. Hoist Gracie. Like he was the little guy. He was the little skinny dude, and he was tapping out these big monsters, bro. Like giants.
Because there was no weight class before.
There was no weight classes.
Yeah, when it first started, no
weight classes, bro. He was beating up on big dudes.
And this was UFC or is this like
UFC
precursor? Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
That's crazy, man.
I thought it was maybe like Pride or something like that.
No, man. Pride was great. Pride was great, man. I fucking love.
There's
Pride.
dojos that are open, so let me know when you start. I know for sure you got to buy that Jinsu because the homie was trying to give me. I should have a long time ago, man. He was trying to get me to learn how to do that shit, but
what's Jinsu?
I think that's the suit. Oh no, it's called
the gi. The gi.
The gi?
Yeah, it's called the gi. I think
you got
the GI.
My bad, all y'all jiu-jitsu dudes, man. Don't come at me, man. I apologize. I got it wrong, man.
But, I think Jinsu. I think that those are the demons, the jinn from the. I think in Muslim culture, right? In
the jinn or jinn, like genie,
the jinsu. That's what they call it, right?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea.
We'll come back. We'll look it up. Yeah, man, but that's dope. That's dope, G. Because
I think it's a great, and it's healthy for you, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's like learning something new too. Like, so you're gonna have fun trying to learn something that you don't know how to do.
You know, there's they got a little group where they smoke and roll. So they do jujitsu. They smoke their joints. Everyone smokes the joints, and then they start rolling.
Is that right? Is that here in LA or in Inglewood or what?
I think there's one in LA, in Cali. Right? But yeah, they got those, bro. That's
smoke and roll.
It's because they know weed is very like it calms down their mind. Sometimes too, when you're in jujitsu under the freaking pressure, you know what I mean, of everything, you can like with all the chaos, you can kind of get a little, you know what I mean.
Feel you.
overwhelmed in your thoughts and stuff like that. I think the weed probably is helpful to just keep you level headed. Like, it's nothing, you know.
Loosen you up.
The guy's
too,
not
right?
gonna break your arm because you guys are just, you know, sparring. It's a roll, you know.
Right.
You can let loose, I guess, is the hang ten, dude.
Yeah, when I was younger, man, I was in karate for not even that long, man. But I find it interesting. Martial arts to me have always been interesting, man.
Yeah, I always like kickboxing.
Woo.
I used to watch kickboxing movies and shit, and I always
Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
My knuckles up. For some reason, I don't know. Like even now when I train sometimes, because I'm not a southpaw.
That's Muay Thai. That's the Muay Thai stance. With the leading leg up like that and the hands up. That's the Muay Thai stance.
I could kind of like switch it here and there. I think both my arms give us maybe the right a little stronger punch, but I don't know. You never.
I think I actually got a stronger left punch, but I'm right-handed, and my right hand is more steady. I can aim better with it, but for some reason, the wild one is the stronger one.
I feel you, because I'm left-handed, but my right punch,
It's
my right
the wild
hand
one,
is the stronger one.
Yeah.
That's the more accurate one, though.
This is the. You know what? That's funny is because I don't train that much with it because I'm just so used to doing my right. Like I write with my left hand, and I throw and I punch, and everything else is with my right hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of ambidextrous.
Kind of. I feel like I just never trained my left hand for anything.
Yeah.
Besides writing.
Except for writing,
Yeah, that's
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, talking about writing, man, there's some disrespectful shit going on in Inglewood, right?
Oh man.
Some rappers. I think some dude got smoked already, disrespecting Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, that was the.
That was
Indian
what,
Red.
like 2 weeks ago, something like that.
A couple weeks ago.
Indian Red, yeah.
He, I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
Last time. Indian Red boy was killed. R.I.P. I'm not gonna say. There's a lot of stuff.
There's a
what
lot
it
of
was,
shit going
saying
on.
what it's about.
A lot like conspiracy shit going
Yeah.
down. Supposedly, like the first time it was probably them, but then I heard the second time that maybe the police were involved because it was done so like good, and people were patrolling and people didn't even see when it happened the second time.
Is that right?
So I think they're trying to do it to get the streets hot.
A lot of rumors
You
are
know?
flying.
Because I got relatives, and you live in Inglewood. I got relatives that live in Inglewood, and I'm always in. Maybe that's why when I was chilling with my sister, that one night the dude was rolling around the shotgun. Maybe that was the time that shit was going down and shit.
It's possible, man.
You never
It
know.
wasn't too long ago.
It wasn't too long ago. Now the timeline kind of fits, you know.
For all you young fellas out there, though, man, pay attention to that video. If you haven't seen it, it just shows you how fast you can go from being happy and jovial in a good mood to your life being over like that.
I seen it. Have you seen the live? When
Streets don't love nobody.
Yeah,
He was on the live,
I
and
saw that. Yeah.
this fool got smoked.
Yeah, man. That's honestly, man. That was like really fucked up because you can see him gasping. You know, he's trying to speak.
Supposedly, some chick also set him up. There's a lot of shit, like rumors. It's just more he say he should. Like, we don't know too much info on it. So we don't want to talk about it too much.
It's just crazy, man. Like,
just the whole disrespect of Nipsey Hussle is what we kind of want to bring up.
you know, because growing up, man, like you know, your mind's still developing, bro. Like you kind of have this mentality, you know, almost like I don't give a damn.
I'm invincible.
Yeah, you know, and well, no, I mean, like now you look and it's like, bro, like that didn't have to happen. You know, his mural didn't have to get disrespected or defaced like that. And it's like, man, just let the guy rest in peace, man. Honestly, like without talking shit about anyone, like, just let the guy rest in peace, man.
Like clout.
No, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but I will, because this is something also that people don't understand. The guy who crossed out the mural and Indian Redbone, they were from Inglewood blood gang. They beef with the 60s. You know what I mean? It's a beef.
Yeah.
So it's like, and they've had beef forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
They knock each other's candles over. You know what I mean? So they do it to the dead. And it's like, if it's your rival gang, it's your ops. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like in Chicago, they talk about, oh, I'm smoking on his pack and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, and
I mean, I'm not condoning it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not, because
no.
I think that gangbanging, all of it needs to stop, man. If it's not being productive, actually helping out your community, not just saying that this block is mine because the people before me who put me on said it was mine and now it's going to stay mine and I got to keep it mine. You know what I mean? The people who really want to help their community, because that's really what gangs started as.
Yeah.
Bloods and Crips, they really
Yeah.
started as helping the communities. And it's changed over time. You know,
You know what happened, right?
CIA.
Someone stepped on someone's shoes. I remember that. Yeah,
Hey.
that story.
I heard about that. Hey, that's crazy, but I don't know. I'm not gonna.
I think it was like a comedy sketch or something.
Probably. Was it Dave Chappelle? I think.
I think it was.
No, but you're right.
Probably the CIA,
But
man.
you're right, Junes, man. Like you said, man. It's just, you know, I don't really like to speak on it too much, but it's like, yeah, bro. Like, obviously, there's reasons for their rivalries. It's just, no matter how you put it, like it's fucked up. You know, they do it, whatever. But it's like, damn, like they know what they're doing when they do it. They know the type of danger they're putting themselves in.
Yep.
It's that clout. They're chasing the wrong clout. Like, they're going to film it. That's the number one wrong thing to do, right? Film it. And put
he put his name over it.
on it. That was probably number one. Then number two was filming it. So it's the clout. People
But then
know who you
again,
are.
it's more respectful because if he just goes and crosses it out and don't put nothing, then he's a
Yeah.
coward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So everything is like what I've realized as I get older, nothing is black and white. Everything is there's so much gray. There's so much like even if it's like what I mean by that is like, for example, the people who crashed into the 9/11 towers, they believed that they were killing themselves for their God.
Yeah.
In his name.
Yeah.
They believe that. And they believe that sacrifice they made got themselves eternal salvation. In Western society, I myself am a Christian. In the Christian world, that suicide is, you go to hell for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's contradicting philosophies, but nobody really knows is what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
because you're saying that action is getting you to heaven. Well, I'm saying that action's taking you to hell, but none of us have fucking been there. So, I mean, but we say we know because, you know,
They're
I
religious.
know.
Because that's
Yeah.
what we believe. That's what we're
Everyone
taught to
has
believe.
a different God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But there's perspective is like different for everyone
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say. And it's like, if you grew up knowing that, that's you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's right to you.
Exactly.
Even if it, like you grow up, I don't know, like maybe like, what was it, like 5,000 years ago where they used to kill people just because, you know what I mean? Like Wild West or before then, where it was just, you know, people would get killed easy. Like a little robbery, they kill you.
Yeah.
That's to them, it's like they've been raised in that. So to them, it's like, yeah, oh no, that's what you do
Yeah.
to a thief.
Yeah.
Because or else they continue to do stuff and they
Yeah.
have their reasons and their logic. And to us, it's like, you gotta, man, people can change. You know what I mean? You gotta give them a chance. I don't know, man. I've learned that life is just, there's a lot of gray, man. A lot of gray.
Yeah, some countries still cut people's hands off, right? For stealing?
Don't steal there.
Bro, I'm gonna start selling NFTs for heaven. You want to go to heaven? You can buy an NFT off me. And
You're gonna have a lot
Just
of
Joe is selling tickets to heaven in NFT format.
we ain't going to Mars, all right? But yeah, man. So that's crazy, man.
Well, I guess we already started the conspiracy talk, right? I guess we getting into it, right?
Fell in.
So where were we going for this?
all right, so
Yeah,
we were talking about Nipsey, right?
uh,
What else were we talking about last time? Was it the year
we
20?
we talked a little bit
2020.
about 2020. We mentioned what? Toilet paper. We briefly mentioned vaccines, you know, masks.
Mhm.
But 2020, like a lot of shit went down, like a lot of political shit.
Yes, sir.
A lot of movements, a lot of standing up for our rights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a big year for a lot of people, man. Financially, for the first time, we got some stimulus checks.
A lot of people balled out. Let's just leave it at that. A lot of people balled out.
A lot of people that receive that stimulus, you know.
Like I just like thankfully I was essential, so the stimmy was a little extra in my paycheck, so it gave me a chance to move it in a way where I could increase what they sent me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
No, nothing legal.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what I'm doing. It's not the moment, but if you know who I am, you know what I'm doing. I'm a businessman. I got a little independent company. And so that's what I did with my stimulus check. I invested it in myself. I also bought some crypto, and I bought a little bit of stocks. AMC, I'm glad I bought you low. But yeah, man, so I just hope people, you know, but there's a whole lot of people who needed those stimulus checks because they weren't working. So, and they needed to pay their rent, their bills. So I'm glad the government did something, even though it took forever to roll something out.
Yeah.
There was just a lot of political shit that was going down. They didn't want to make a certain president look like a good guy or maybe a bad guy and make it his fault things weren't happening.
Bro, they're all bad guys in my eyes.
You know, well, you know, according to the media, there's always politics is corrupt.
I don't think I've looked up to a president in.
When I was growing up, I was very interested in political science. I wanted to kind of pursue it as a career. Mm-hmm. But when you hear a lot of shit and it's like, you know, it's like a lawyer. A lawyer does whatever he has to do to get his client not guilty.
Whether he believes it or not.
Yeah. He just has to make you and the jury believe it. So that's like the media. I think they make us believe. Well, not me personally, but the puppets. They make, for a good term, I guess, they make them believe what they want to believe.
Well, that's true. That's really true because you could tell in this last election. You could tell just by watching the media, it was an obvious bias. Obvious. I mean, it wasn't. I'm not saying that the bias was right or wrong. I'm just saying the bias was obvious.
Oh, yeah.
It was obvious. Just
flip the channel, man, and you could tell.
Every single channel was saying the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. You know? And we just, I don't want any, I don't want any Republicans or Democrats coming at me saying, you don't know what the fuck, or all I'm saying is the real shit, bro. All I'm saying is what everybody saw. There was an obvious bias.
Bro.
Obvious.
Bro, read something like, watch like something like Fox News, then watch something like CNN, and then have them talk about the same thing, and you're like, what the fuck? Who do I believe?
No. Yep.
Who do I believe? Are either of them telling the truth?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you know what both of them are saying? Get the vaccine.
Oh yeah.
Both of them say that.
Everybody's saying that.
Bro, that's
6 feet.
Neither here nor there, bro. I kind of just try to null it out. You know, everyone feels so comfortable talking about your personal health history. You know, it's like
that stuff, bro. Is, man, it's a new world, man. People feel like they could tell you. They could tell you what to do with your body. And this is the first time where you're real. Man, people will tell you. They'll guilt you. That's how you know. Me, personally, if you have to guilt me into doing something, you're doing it underhandedly, and it's not an honorable way to do things. Mm-hmm. So I already see you in a bad light. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I feel like people who guilt people into anything, that's like guys who guilt their girls into having sex. You know what I mean? Moms who guilt their kids into not talking to their dads because or else you don't love me if you talk to your dad. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I do.
That is a control mechanism that I feel like is not respectable.
Yeah.
So I don't like what's going on. Like, you're right. People trying to infringe on your medical history and stuff like nah.
And the fact that it's a worldwide thing going down, it's more alerting because it's more like it's not just us. This shit's happening everywhere.
Everywhere.
They want
Everywhere.
everybody to get it. So NWO and but it's true. It's true.
You heard the president or whatever they got in Australia. He said it's a new world order,
a
man.
New world order, man. And I think China is moving in. They might do the same thing.
China they've been a one world.
Bro.
Them dudes tell their people how many kids they can have. That's crazy, bro.
Well, they increased.
They increased it. I think, Charles, you can have one more.
You can have one more.
But the fact that they can tell you, bro, that's
you know why they can have
crazy,
one more? Because
bro.
they probably eliminated half the population when Corona hit.
I mean,
don't quote me.
I don't like to go too deep into it, but just from things that I read, I guess the male population is much higher because you, as a parent, or
they want males.
They want males,
and the women
so
are discarded.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go deep into it, but you can wonder and you can research.
It's a cultural.
Why are there
thing.
more men?
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, China's a whole other animal, man.
But
I don't want China to get on me either.
hey, they control a whole lot of America. They own a whole lot of real estate.
They own a lot.
They own all of our parks.
We owe
all
them,
of our national parks.
We owe them a whole lot of money. If you notice, like on Netflix and stuff, on Hulu, there's a whole more like I don't want to get the wrong term, but it's like there's more like Oriental or more Asian like shows. And,
well, the Netflix they try to like reel everyone in.
And before I heard, and it's true. I think it's true that before we release a movie, we have to ask China for permission.
I think it's more like to release it over there.
To release it over there. We need to. They need to see the movie, and it needs to be allowed to be viewed over there.
Yeah,
like it needs to be within the confines of their.
Like they don't really
government.
do like religious or political things.
There.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because I guess Coco, the movie Coco, that Disney movie.
Yeah.
That's probably like one of the only movies in a long time that they allowed access into China for people to see. Even though it's like loosely based on I don't want to say it's based on Christianity, but more on the cultures, like the Day of the Dead, But yeah, they
like Latin culture.
Yeah, like so they actually allowed that movie to play. Yeah.
Well, they're a big market. That's why everyone wants to stay cool with them. They want to keep good relationship with them because the Chinese market is huge.
Well, because they don't even have Top Shot over there yet.
I don't know if they're bigger than ours, but they're right there.
They're huge.
Economy.
They're like huge basketball fans, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Imagine when Top Shot opens up over there. Can only imagine.
That's crazy, man. And shit's still like, what's it called? Selling out, and they're not even involved.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. But that's not even what happened in 2020. We just got a little off track.
Yeah, a little off track. But we're okay.
But it's all good, man.
But it's all part of the world. It's been going on in 2020.
We just like to talk. We're like the podcast that we like to talk about things that other people don't like to talk about. They say it in their heads and don't really want to say it. You know what I mean?
We're that thought that you get in your head when you're like, nah, I'm gonna just keep it to myself.
I'm just not gonna say
that. I'm sorry.
We're that guy on the shoulder who says, "Say it, Dale, güey.
Say it. We're Shia LaBeouf. Just do it.
Fuck it, just tell him. Thug life. Nah, man. 2020 was a good year, guys, for COVID. if you're a virus, it was a good year for you.
There's a lot of divide and conquer.
So what were your guys' diets like during this time, man? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I had a little more supplemental income because I was still working. Like me, I was buying a lot of fast food, man. Like, honestly, bro, my diet has been really fucked up. It still kind of is fucked up. But yeah, dude, like during those first, I want to say that first year, Like a lot of shit was like, let me go to McDonald's.
That was the only thing that was open because markets were fucking. You have to wait in line.
Yeah.
They were running out of everything. What's worse, it's funny you bring up diets. I started the carnivore diet 2020, January, February, making progress. Then all of a sudden, March, April, no more meat at the market? How the fuck am I supposed to do
There was no more meat?
Yeah, meat was running.
What, they were eating everything or what?
Everything.
Out, bro. Yeah.
Everything. So I couldn't do the carnivore. So what happens, I went from eating no carbs, no foods that high in preservatives, artificial shit, just meat and cheese, and I think meat, cheese. No, not even cheese, just meat. But that shit was fire though, low key. But once I started eating carbs again, my weight went back up quick. Like after 2 months of no carbs, no dessert.
That's gonna happen.
I went to the fucking dentist. I had some teeth removed. I had to go back for my checkup. Then we go on lockdown. So I had all of my teeth were fucked up. My mouth was hurting. All I could eat was like dessert because it was soft. So I was eating a lot of cookies, a lot of pies. Then that's when I got the COVID-20.
I feel you, bro. Like, honestly, man, I'm kind of like, I love cheeseburgers, bro. But it's like, I've been like taking it easy on that shit, bro.
You know what's dope? To make them at home.
Yeah, SOC.
If you got an air fryer or like I have like a little mini grill. You can make your own hamburgers, you know? It's healthy.
I use a skillet.
Yeah, buy patties at Costco's, keep them in the freezer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It prevents you from going out, and plus you buying groceries. Like sometimes we're like, me myself, I think like I got a whole bunch of groceries at home. Then I go out and spend another $50 on food because that's for two people, and if you got kids, it might be about $60 sometimes per meal. And you gotta get, sometimes you go out for lunch, then you go out for dinner, so that's twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
hell yeah, bro.
Like I enjoy my days off, but that's probably when I spend my most money. Because we work, so you gotta indulge, and you can't always just work. You gotta enjoy your money. But if you could save it, I would say, if you save it by eating at home, cooking, then do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I make better pasta than Olive Garden.
Oh, that's a flex right there.
Low key, I don't really eat fast food because my girl doesn't eat fast food. She don't like no fast food.
Okay, cool.
The fastest type of food you could do is like a Pollo Loco.
Yeah.
Chipotle. You know what I mean? But she can't do like Burger King, McDonald's. She don't do none of that stuff. So that's always off limits for me. And she's even worse now that she's pregnant. She's super picky. So it has to be like, she needs to know all the ingredients. Like, and it has to be only from certain places.
Fair enough, bro.
Bro, like, I eat out a lot, but it's never like freaking, it's always like weird spots. You know what I mean? Like random ass, like a mom and pop spot, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now, we're not doing fast food neither. Like you said, Pollo Loco, Chipotle, Panda Express. We'll do Panda Express.
I don't even get that because she can't or she won't eat it. So I'm like,
there's a mom and papa spot in Inglewood by CVS.
Oh, Randy's?
Oh, Randy's, yeah, bro. That's like a fucking...
It's called Randy's Donuts?
It's only cash, too.
Their donuts are pretty good.
It's like, what is it? It's not on Locust. Locust is the street behind it, right?
It's on Regent, I think. I think the street is called Regent.
Locust and Regent, huh?
Yeah.
By the Swami, the indoor.
Yeah, like a...
Locust is the street right behind you.
They got some bomb-ass chow mein, man. And the orange chicken.
That's the best chow mein. They got the fire wings. You know what I mean?
The wings, yeah.
Those are the best.
The ribs.
The only thing I'll switch out, give me Panda Express's orange chicken.
Oh, okay.
Put it into there instead of theirs. And then that's it.
It's because it's kind of like really...
more sweet,
like
more
doughy,
saucy.
right? Or
it's doughy. Very
I don't know if it's dough that it is, but... You know what I mean.
It's like dough. I think it is dough. I think they put it in bread.
Extra dough and shit. Yeah, but that place is fire, man. I miss it. I haven't gone there for a minute, man.
I think Wednesday is my day off, so I might
check
have
it
to
out.
go.
Next time we're gonna have to go. Next time we're in Inglewood, y'all, we're gonna have to stop by our favorite spots and pick up some of that stuff because it's been a while since we've had some of that stuff, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
I know it's gonna taste good.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna let y'all go. This is episode number 5. This is Inglewood's podcast. This is your boy Flex Max.
Just Joe JG.
And your boy Jay Junes.
And go get some Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
Go hit that spot. It's called Randy's off of Regent, right next to the CVS on the corner. It's on the south side of the CVS,
fire.
right off of Regent and Florence. That CVS.
And we're going to start shouting out spots in Inglewood because we are the Inglewood's podcast, and that's the number 1 spot we just shouted out. So that's our first on our list. But we got many. We got barbers we could shout out.
Shout out Tony's Barbershop
Yep.
off Manchester Boulevard, passing Aviation.
What about Eduardo's Barbershop?
Eduardo's Barbershop off of Arborvita
Yep.
and Eucalyptus. Go give them a shout out. These are 2 great establishments. Go to LAX Tacos on Arborvita.
Astro
Get yourself
Burgers.
some fire
Astro
food.
Burgers.
Astro Burgers off of La Brea.
Astro's fire.
All of these are in Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Everything here.
Just don't go to the Inglewood DMV because it takes forever.
You want to get yourself some Inglewood apparel? Go hit up the Wood Class on Instagram. You check them out, man. They represent the city well. Inglewood's LA. Also check them out. They're another clothing store. The Level Up store. Also in Inglewood. Check these people out, man.
We really do have to go through a list like this because some of these spots you're talking about at the end just went right over my head. Like, I don't know.
United Tire right off Sanella.
Yes, sir.
Get your tires. They do everything, man. So you know how we going to get there? we going to fly. And we out. So I flew too quick.
We love you guys. Stay safe.